Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing first impressions on a foundation, and it's going to be the new Anastasia Stick Foundation. I'm super excited to try this. I haven't really seen too many reviews on it, so I'm excited to be doing a review and also to be testing this out. For your information, this product is $25 and you get 0.35 ounces, which I believe is a little bit more than the Hourglass foundation, and the Hourglass foundation is ridiculously expensive. Although I've heard amazing, still really expensive, so I thought this was a great deal. I just picked mine up at Sephora. Just so you know, this foundation is also ideal for someone with more normal to oily skin, which I definitely have. I'm normal pretty much everywhere except my T-zone, and even when I get oily in my T-zone, it's not too oily, it's just a little bit oily, but it still has that shine coming through. Also, please do not judge my janky self-tanner hands. I know, they're super orange. I did such a bad job last night. Ugh, even like my fingers are orange too. But good thing that you wash your hands a lot, so the spray tan or the self tanner should go away. Usually when I do this self tanner, it's really good, but I just messed up yesterday. Anyways, let's get into this first impression. So here's what the foundation stick looks like. It's just a nice, sleek black tube. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't ruin it. That's the good thing. Today I'm using the foundation color Natural. You get about, let's see, this much product, which I think that's a pretty decent amount of product. I know it's not as much as you get in a liquid, but this is also a lot cheaper than the normal liquid foundation that I usually use. So yeah, I'm just gonna start by taking a few swipes on my face. Whew. So weird, I've never used a stick foundation before, so I'm super excited to use it. But I just took it on my cheeks, my chin, my nose, and then I'm gonna go on my forehead a little bit. I can add more later because it's easier to add product than to take it away. And I'm just using my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush to blend in this foundation. It seems pretty easy to blend in so far. It looks really nice on camera, just like you can totally see after blending this in that it just makes everything very smooth. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but in person it looks a little like a more pinky undertone than I would personally go for. I like a little bit warmer. But I got matched at Sephora for this foundation, and she wanted me to go lighter than this, and I was like, I don't think so. I think they always, when you go to places and they match you, I feel like they always give you too light of a foundation, and then your body doesn't match your face. Like, this is already a little lighter than my body, especially because I have a spray tan on, or a self tanner on, but still. She wanted me to go lighter? That's insane. So that is just one layer right there. I'm gonna look closer in the mirror. This honestly doesn't give me that full coverage. I definitely think I'm gonna go in with another layer. It looks really good on camera, I feel like, but I feel like it doesn't look as good in person. So let me try this again. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. But from the reviews that I've heard about this foundation is they like using the brush better, which is why I decided to go with the brush today. I'm just gonna buff the rest in the skin and little patting motions. So there's my skin with the second layer of foundation. I really like that this has kind of a powdery finish, but at the same time it's still really luminous. Like, yes, shine. I like that. But definitely with the second layer, it looks a lot better. There's a lot more coverage there. You just have to be really careful that you don't get too many lines when you're using the brush. But so far, I would say this is more of a medium type of a medium coverage foundation rather than a full coverage. This is a highly pigmented buildable cream foundation stick with a natural matte finish. I would say definitely agree that it is buildable, since you saw with that second layer it just looks a little bit more flawless, but I still think that it's not your highest coverage foundation. You can see like I have a little bit of darkness under my eyes, but I'm sure that will be good with a little bit of concealer. But first impression so far is that I like how it looks. I like that it's luminous. I like that it has a bit more of a natural finish. I'm just not so sure about the color on me because I feel like it looks a little bit different in person. And someone's car alarm's going off. Anyways, what I was saying is I like that what the finish is, and I'm enjoying it so far. It was easy to put on, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go put the rest of my face on, and then I'll let you guys know how it wore with putting makeup over it and if it was easy to apply the rest of my makeup. And then I'll also just be going throughout the day and checking in with you guys to see if it gets oily. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm just going to be doing my usual makeup routine. Nothing special, nothing different. I'm going to set my face how I normally would, and I'll check with you guys. And I will check. Actually, I wanted to go in some different lighting. Oh my gosh, this is all such bad lighting. But here's in front of the window, so you can see more of a natural light, actually, how it looks before I put my makeup on. And I think it looks pretty nice. Okay, so I'm back for my first check-in. The lighting isn't super here, but I'm working with the natural light that I have. So I thought that my makeup applied smoothly. It looks really nice. I think that it gives a nice finish to the skin, but it still looks pretty natural. I'm gonna go see how it wears throughout the day. Hopefully it performs great and I love it, and I'll keep to let you guys know. So I'll check with you guys in a bit. So it's 5:15 and I've been wearing this foundation since about 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, and I actually really like how it's holding up. It's still very luminous. You can see, well, I guess you can see my highlight, but it's not really greasy or anything, like on my chin, if you can tell. Oh, focus. Well, you can tell it's not very greasy. It doesn't break up right there, and then same on my nose. I don't have like that gross crustiness that happens sometimes over there, and I really like it so far. I did see a few reviews, and I saw that Tati from Glam Life Guru tried it out and compared it to the Hourglass one, but she also has dry skin and I have more normal to oily skin, and I really like it. So I really think for the consistency, how she was saying that it's hard to blend in and stuff, it really just depends on the skincare or the type of skin you have, because for my normal to oily skin actually was pretty easy to apply. Oh my gosh, this lighting is just so bad right now, but it's still pretty easy to apply for me personally. I actually really like the color I ended up getting. So yeah, I'll check in a little bit later, but I've been doing a lot of errands and stuff, so it's held up pretty nicely. I think I'm gonna go through my day tomorrow when I go to work and let you guys know what I think about it then too, because then I'm really like working. I always get a little bit sweaty at work. TMI, I know, but that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, my dog's barking because there's dogs outside. I'll catch up with you guys. So today is Friday, September 23rd, and I'm testing out the Anastasia foundation again. I told you guys that I was going to test it out today when I went to work, just so that way I'd get a better idea, because I'm actually doing stuff. I'm moving around a lot, working up a sweat, walking, and I just want to do this as my final check-in. But you can see I'm a little bit shiny on my nose, and this is just my highlight, but everywhere else I feel like it's pretty nice. Excuse my messy lipstick right now, but you can see too that there isn't really much buildup here, and I'm not very that oily here, and on my chin it didn't break up, which I feel like a lot of foundations at the end of the day when I am done, it is very broken up, but this one isn't. So my final thoughts on this foundation is that it's a really nice foundation. The finish is great. It's great for normal to oily skin. I have had problems in the past with my Too Faced Born This Way of it breaking up on my chin, which this one didn't, as you guys just saw. So I would give this overall foundation a great rating. I would totally recommend it to other people with oily skin. I'm super glad I purchased it, and I would definitely purchase it again in the future when I run out, unless I'm going to be testing out new foundations. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was super helpful if you were deciding to get this foundation, and I hope it was helpful too because I do have normal to oily skin. So unlike YouTubers who are talking about this that have dry skin. I actually have the skin that it's targeted to, so that really helps too when thinking about the foundation. So I'll catch you guys in my next video.